What's happening, YouTube boxing world? I am your host. Hopefully you can hear me. Been having issues a little bit with this, but bear with me. The fight talked about lately, not so long, a few hours ago, Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter is likely to happen for November ESPN pay-per-view. Now, this is what I hear. Supposedly, of course, we all know WBO stated that it's mandatory for Sean Porter to fight Terrence Crawford because he's the mandatory number one fighter for that title. And now the fight is at hand. Supposedly, Bob Arum said, finally, they have a fight that is high ranking and is going to be exciting if they can make it happen. Now, this is the story. Bob Arum said he's talking to Tom Brown, the president from TGB Promotions, who handles a lot of the PBC fights over there at the PBC. So he is going to talk with him to see what they can manage and make this fight happen. Now the thing is that it was supposed to be a October fight, and supposedly if you can see me, I'm having issues, but bear with me. I am live. I know I am. Look, it's going to be a good fight. If y'all can understand, it's going to be set for November. The reason being, supposedly it was going to be for an October fight, but Wilder Fury is going to be for pay-per-view October 9th, so too much pay-per-view for top-ranked ESPN to bargain with. So they're going to set it for November if it takes place. Now, Bob Arum, said that Al Heyman has been a cancer in the sport, and, he is willing to work with him once again, since they are working for the Wilder Fury as well as they did in the previous Wilder Fury fight, and they can make it happen. So this is what Bob Arum states, and supposedly they have 30 days. If they don't come up with that, they're going to send it to a purse bid. But Bob Arum said that likely that is not going to be the case because he's going to make sure that this fight takes place. Now, my thoughts, if it does, excellent matchup. Finally, Crawford has a big opposition in front of him, an elite fighter in Sean Porter, highly skilled, highly ranked. We all know that. And I am excited for this fight. Hopefully this can get made. And if it does, my thoughts. Terrence Crawford. We all know he has not had great oppositions. Finally is Porter, and let's hope this happens. Great fight. I think that Porter is going to bring it to him. He's a dog. But Crawford is just an exceptional, well-rounded technician, fighter, switch hitter. And I believe that, honestly, Crawford has the advantage in this fight and is going to be something to watch. I think that it's going to end in an explosive type of fashion. Why I say that, these styles, a lot of people say that Crawford hasn't really been tested at the 147-pound division. And it's kind of true. And now he has a test. Porter, strong, durable, monster, coming in with all types of pressure. Now is the fight. Now is the time to see if Crawford is really a 147-pounder to be reckoned with in the division. We're going to see. So hopefully this fight can be made, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it gets made soon enough. I hope Bob Arum brings it to us. Don't wait for no purse bid. Let's get this fight on because it is going to be exciting, I believe. And not for nothing, I got Crawford probably pulling the win and in a spectacular type of fashion. Now, let me say this. Nobody has stopped Sean Porter. Kell Brook was probably the fighter that really, to me, gave Porter a hell of a fight that won decisively till today. So, with that being said, I think that Crawford is able with his skills and his sharpness and his technique and his timing, with that power that he has, because people sleep on his power, I think he has the shot, the skills, and the preparation mentally to stop Sean Porter. Now I'm going to say it again. I think Crawford has a shot to stop Sean Porter. Taking nothing away from Porter. Hell of a chin. We've seen them get dropped, of course, by Errol Spence. But I think that the skills and technique and IQ of Crawford in able to put pressure on a fighter and hit him enough to stagger him and have the opening to stop him, he is the best stopper in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the best stopper in the game, honestly, is Terence Crawford. If you look at his resume, ladies and gentlemen, he has a better resume than a lot of these fighters as far as consecutive knockouts. He has a lot of knockouts. Go to his resume and check out his knockouts. He has been stopping everyone for the last God knows how many fights. So with that being said, that speaks for itself. That speaks highly of him. Skillful, strong. People sleep on it. People slept and sleep on his power. But guess what? Crawford has exceptional power. They're just sleeping on him. But this is the fight. Hopefully it gets made. Bob Arum should bring it to the table. To Al Heyman, get this signed ASAP. Let's get this fight. You already know. One to look out for in the welterweight division. You already know. I am your host, Nice. Like, comment, subscribe. Till then, most of all, don't forget, share the fight room.